Welcome back, guys. My name is Luthais, and you requested a hunting video and a fishing video, and that is what I'm going to be giving you guys today. I'm going to be showing you how to get your protein and your fats as easily as possible so that you can always keep building that strength. Just remember that your fiber and your sugars act as buffers for your protein and your fat. So your fiber and your sugar will be used up first, then it will start using your carbs, okay? And then if your sugar and fiber and carbs are depleted, then it's going to burn through your protein and your fat quite quickly. So always try and buffer your protein and your fat with some sugar, with a little bit of fiber, and quite a bit of carbs, okay? But never exceed those bars, because if you exceed those bars, then you'll never be able to build up your dexterity. If you've got a surplus of anything, then if it's higher than 100%, then doesn't matter what you do, you're not going to be building dexterity. So make sure you don't max out any of the bars except for the protein and the fat, okay? Now, let's get on to the builds. A good build, like this is the standard build that I've explained to you guys. I like using stealth. Stealth helps a heck of a lot with hunting animals because they don't detect you as easily. So you can literally sneak up right behind them and throw them with the spear, shoot them with the bow, or just blow them away with the shotgun, okay? I really love the shotgun because it makes it very easy for you to shoot birds and animals. The bird shot is definitely for the birds, and I'll show you. And then the reason I love awareness, guys, is just because I love the hunt. I love hunting animals, and awareness definitely helps you to track animals a lot better, which I'm going to show you. But okay, this is basically the build that you want to focus on if you want to be the best hunter. I did do this video yesterday, but I recorded for about 10 hours. I explained way too much, and the video ended up being about an hour and a half. And I'm not going to let you guys sit through an hour and a half, okay? So let's just speed this up as quickly as possible. Okay, guys, so here you are in a typical forest area, okay? Now, what I'm going to do to shorten the video is to just spawn in an animal, but there's various things that you must remember about animals. First of all, if you don't run around the forest, if you jog, and I will make a video about the best way to burn your calories and build dexterity. Okay, I'm going to make a video showing you what's the perfect balance when you want to focus on dexterity, so that you don't burn through your calories too fast and then end up sitting down most of the time eating and then just losing all the dexterity that you built up while you were running around, okay? But yes, what you want to do is you want to jog most of the time. You almost never want to run. Even with the weight that I told you to put on your back in the attribute guide, I want you to jog everywhere. When you're looting towns, when you're going through forest, only sprint when you need to, okay? Or when you want to build up constitution as fast as possible, or you want to build up strength as fast as possible, okay? If you're not focusing on that and you just like to make sure your dexterity is increasing all the time as effectively as possible, and you don't want to burn through calories quickly, just jog. That will help you to not spook animals, because animals can hear you. And if they see you, they're just going to run away. It's going to be very difficult to track them, okay? So you want to jog everywhere and listen. Most of the time, the best way you're going to find an animal is to look around you all the time, because sometimes, like you see there, a bird just landed there. So various times a bird's just going to land right in front of you. As soon as he lands in front of you, you want to crouch down and then, take your shot at him and then kill him like that. But let's just start with an animal in the wild. And I'm going to show you with advanced awareness, you can do this quite easily. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to spawn in an animal. What we're going to spawn in, a pig is quite easy. A cow is easy. Let's spawn in a deer. Okay, let's spawn in a deer. Okay, so there's the deer. Okay, so this is what's going to happen most of the time. The deer is going to hear you, and then the deer is going to run away from you. Okay, if you don't follow it, it will stop at some point. Okay, but now, because of advanced awareness, we can see exactly where the deer has gone. We don't even need to shoot the deer. Okay, we don't need to shoot the deer. This is going to tell us exactly where the deer has gone. And now we can examine this. Okay, and it will say, deer. You're tracking a deer. Even if you don't know what you heard, it will tell you what it is. Okay, and now we can just track it like this. That's why I love advanced awareness. It just makes the game very fun for me. I feel like a real hunter the way I'm tracking the animals. And now we're just going to follow it. We're not going to run. We said you can come to the party. And yes, guys, I've got a shotgun on me just to show you how easily a shotgun works, which you can get at any police station or any alright point of interest. Okay, but try to have at least 24 arrows on you. There will be times when you run into puppets and they waste your arrows, and then you shoot your prey and then you lose your prey. Okay, that's not going to work very well. So now we're just seeing if we can see it. We can't see it, so let's jog a bit here. Okay, let's just get over to the first point here. So they say it went this way. Now we need to look for the next indicator. Okay, looks like we've lost him. We know he went this way. Okay, clearly we've lost him, so let's try this again. Let's crouch down. That's usually how they don't detect me. I always crouch down. That deer is a little bit big. Okay, I mean that's a major hunt. So don't we have a smaller? Okay, a boar. A boar is quite easy, guys. A deer, a bear. A wolf is easy because a wolf's gonna charge you. Okay, so there you see the bird land. There you see the bird landed. Now you need to be good with the bow. Okay, and with a 20-pound bow, you're a bit inaccurate. But now, once you found a shotgun, then all of this gets a lot easier. All of this gets a lot easier. Let me just sort out this guy quickly. Okay, so once you have found a shotgun, getting food from birds is much easier, because as you see, you have to have patience for a bird to land in front of you. And then even if you go through towns, look at the roofs, look at the wall. Sometimes they fly into a wall or something. But with a shotgun, okay, with a shotgun you don't have to be that accurate. Okay, now all you do is you pick it up. You pick it up because you want to eat it later. You don't want to process it now, you want to eat it later. Okay guys, I just got a slightly bigger backpack, okay, not a lot bigger, slightly bigger. You can find this backpack very easily. You can even find the hiking backpack very easily. But now we've got a 9mm with suppressor. And the suppressor is of course going to help so that the entire map doesn't hear you trying to hunt birds. Okay, but now let's see who wins. Now let's see who wins. Like usually I just like using the buckshot because I wait till they're close to me. I am quite patient, so I wait till they're close to me. But with the pistol, you don't have to be very patient. With the pistol, we don't have to be very patient. Okay? So that's a bird, guys. Those are birds. Okay? 9mm pistol with the suppressor or just a 9mm pistol. Just shoot them out of the air. Buckshot or birdshot. Shoot them when they're close to you. Okay? Now let's get back to the animals. I think I lost the tracking because I didn't hurt it. Okay? So let's see now. With the bow, you can hunt them. Okay, with the bow, you can definitely hunt them. But let's do this deer again. Let's do this deer again. Okay, we're not scared of the deer. This is a very, very big deer, but we are not scared of it. Oh. Okay. So, where did you come from? Okay, that was too easy, guys. That was too easy. Let me spawn in another one. I'm telling you guys, the shotgun. Okay, run away, boy, run away. Okay. Okay. So this guy isn't very fast. Okay, this guy isn't very fast. If we see him, okay, but I'm going to let him go now. I'm going to let him stand still. Okay, and I'm not going to run. Not going to run, just going to jog. Hopefully this time he doesn't disappear. So now we can hear him. Now we can hear him. Okay, that is the sound an animal makes. And now we can creep up to him. Okay, every animal walks like this, guys. Every animal. Okay, so clearly you guys know I can kill this deer very, very easily. But this is the sound that all animals make. You can hear them from a distance, then you must crouch down immediately so that you don't make a lot of noise. I could probably do this to get closer to him, but I don't need to. I must just take my time. And now shooting him in the butt is a good idea, but we're going to see if we can shoot him in the head. Okay, so there we shot him in the head. This thing is way too easy. Okay, but that's the basics. That's the basics of hunting an animal. Where's that big bloody boy, man? I want to take on that big boy. Okay, guys, so we have looked at what to listen for. Okay, crouch down, get behind the vision of the animal, shoot it. Okay, how to hunt birds. Now, we just want to track an animal quickly. Hopefully it doesn't die. So this is my favorite way to hunt. A lot of you are not good with a normal bow, okay, because it takes some practice to understand where you must shoot. So then you can just go and find a compound bow. Go and look at every wooden tower on the map. Go look at various places where there are hunting tents. Okay, go look at the shooting range. The shooting range is 2 towers as well. Go into the big city to the hunting shops. You'll find a compound bow at some point. Okay, I find compound bows quite easily. Just farming the wooden towers because I'm not crazy about the big city due to the lag. So let's just see if we can get an animal here without it running away. And I want that big boy again. I want that big boy again. Okay, no, it's still gonna run away. Oh, I need a bow skill for this. Damn it, man. I need a bow skill. Oh, guys, you need basic. You need basic in archery. Sorry about that, guys. You need basic in archery. This shotgun, great. Okay, especially with buckshot. I'd like to just hurt it. And, you know, I just want to hurt it, but I think I'm going to kill it. Yep, I'm definitely going to kill it. Can we get something tougher in the house, please? Is there anything tougher? What about a horse? What about a horse? A horse is a lot tougher. Hey, horsey. Okay, now, we've hurt it. Now, when you've hurt it, it says moderate bleeding. Okay? Usually you want it to bleed quite heavily. So we can shoot it at a distance again. Okay? And this is with any animal. If you shoot it with a bow, you're going to be able to track it a lot easier as well. Okay, so use our focus mode. What does it say here? Wounded. Okay, it says it's wounded. Should say it's bleeding heavily here. Wounded. And yeah, we can track it now. We can track it now. So it's still wounded. Focus mode. Heavy bleeding. Okay, now it's gonna die, guys. Now it's gonna die. Okay, now you want to follow it. Because when it falls down, you're gonna struggle to see it. Now you literally want to run after it. Because it's going to fall over. Okay? And then you're going to struggle to find it. So as soon as it's heavy bleeding, you can just run after it if you want. You can kill it now as well. You know, we could kill it. Like I said, at some point it's going to stop. Okay? And of course our stealth is helping us so it's not running away all the time. Yeah, but the horse is tough. Now watch this. Watch this now. Okay, because of our stealth. Watch this. Okay. There is dead. Okay, but I could have creeped up right behind it and then killed it. Okay? But, yeah, hunting down that is quite difficult. So let's use a deer as an example. Let's use a deer as an example. Okay, let's use a deer as an example. Now, you can use a stone knife, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a bushman. A kitchen knife will be good as well. Okay, but let's just use a bushman here quickly. Guys, I did record for 8 hours where I found every single item for you guys. Then the vehicle I kept it in, the vehicle blew up. Okay, so I lost all the fishing equipment that took me 8 hours to find. Okay, so trust me, this is much easier on you guys. This is much easier on you guys. It's literally deleted 10 hours of footage, which was painful, but it needed to be done. Okay, so a Bushman is a very great tool. Always keep it in my shirt, always add it to my quick slot. So I first want to equip it because if you've got an axe or something else, it wants to use that. Okay, it wants to use that. So now we just go chop. Okay, now if I've got the right equipment, I will literally craft a chest right now to put everything that I'm getting from this deer in the chest so that I don't waste the deer, okay? Because I can always come back to this point and put down a flag here, okay? So that every time I run past you, I can see the flag and I can remember, hey, that's where a chest is with a bunch of food in it. Okay, so that I don't have to hunt again. So I can put all this processed meat into a chest. Okay, but we're not going to do that today. And I can take the skins as well, but we're not going to do that today. So let's just cut up the main piece, which I usually use. Okay, so there it's giving me 4 pieces of meat. Okay, you can do a cheap way of crafting that thing. Okay, but I'm not going to show you. If you want to unimmerse yourself, you can craft that. Okay, I'm not even going to show you what that does. But let's just cut down the bushes here quickly. Okay, and now you can do this in the forest, guys. Don't do this out here. Okay, don't do this out here. I just want a clean piece in front of the fire. I want an open space here in front of the fire. So I'm going to put the fire there. Just going to add everything there. Cut up this bush as well. And then we've got enough sticks there. Okay. It's small sticks. You don't want to use the long sticks. Okay. Now these small logs are perfect to fuel the fire. Okay. So now I can just, yeah, I'm sure I can craft a fire drill. Yeah, there we craft the fire drill. We don't need matches. We can just craft the fire drill. Someone told me if you craft that skewer, guys, you don't have to cook the meat. Okay? There it is. If you craft that skewer, you don't have to cook the meat. It won't repulse you. Okay? Which makes me sad, but it's fine. So now I can light this fire. Okay? And now I add the small wood log to get it to its maximum heat. You will see now it's at burning stage 0. Look there, guys. Burning stage 0. Okay? Which means it's at its hottest. Okay? Now what I do is I take this meat and I just put it right here in front of me. I used to use the barbecue, but the barbecue is a little bit finicky. And when you do it in the forest, you can get a nice open spot, you know, where you're not putting it in the ground like this. So I just move it closer. I usually do this in the snow so that then it looks better. But I'm just going to move it closer until it makes a sound. Slowly but surely, because it is at maximum heat. The reason I like it at maximum heat is I don't need to play with the heat. I don't need to add a little stick now and then. I don't need to add something every now and then, okay? I know it's at its max heat. I know how to keep it at its max heat. And that's how I gauge the distance. How far away from the fire I need to be. Okay? So now one of them are already cooking. So there the little heat's coming from it. Check it, hot. Check it. You just need it hot and raw. As long as it's hot, that means it's cooking. Okay? Okay. I'll put that one a little bit closer. So now I just wait about a minute. Okay? About a minute. And then I go in and I move them again. You just want to reset the data on them. If you don't, I just do this, okay? I just move them like this and replace them. If you don't do that, then sometimes the data of whether the meat is cooked or not gets stuck and then it goes from raw to burnt, okay? So you just do this once a minute until it says slightly cooked, okay? So we'll be back now. Okay guys, it takes about 5 minutes with this heat, okay? If the fire is at stage 3 or stage 4, it can sometimes take 6 to 7 to 8 minutes. I've even cooked meat on a barbecue for almost 10 minutes, okay? So when it's at this heat, it happens a lot quicker. So everything is slightly cooked now. So now you just need to check it regularly, okay? You can pick it up now if you want to. It's fine, slightly cooked is fine. But let's just, okay, so everything is slightly cooked. Let's just get it to cook. And about 2.5 minutes, I just add another small wood log to the flames to keep it at stage 0. So that I know my heat source is fine, okay? Just make sure everything's hot, okay? Just make sure everything is hot. So that you know it's cooking. Even if you don't hear it perfectly, you just want to know that it's cooking, okay? And when it's at slightly cooked, I've got a little ritual that I like to do. So I check, and 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 then I just wait for that text on the left hand side to disappear. And the meat is giving me a sound now, so I'm thinking it's right now. It usually changes the sound to like a sizzling sound when it's ready. That's cooked, so I take it. Cooked, I take it. Cooked, I take it. Cooked, I take it. Cooked, I take it. Okay? And that's it. There you've got 40 times you can eat this meat. Okay, we don't need to eat the meat right now. We can I eat like 5 pieces at a time. Roughly 5 pieces at a time. Okay? That way, not a lot of it goes to my bladder. And of course, you can do the other method. Okay, so if we chop this up, you can turn the bones into bone needles. Okay, which is important as well. Have we got another leg here? Okay, looks like a bit of it has despawned. Okay, guys, but you can make this if you want to. Okay? You can make that, and then you can do this with 4 pieces of meat. You can add vegetable oil to it, sea salt, spice mixes, and fat. You can make yourself a nice fancy looking skewer, and then you just have to check the skewer. I will test it later. I do feel that it gives you less protein and stuff, and you eat it a lot quicker. I don't like it that you eat it so quickly. I like doing it like this so that I can eat it one by one. Okay? This is how I like to do it. I think every piece is going to give me about 70 calories. So I like to compare the calories the same as the water. Your body can't process more than 400 milliliters of water. So I'm like, okay, if I eat more than 400 calories at the same time, then my body's probably going to waste a lot of it as well. Okay? So I just like to eat about 5 times. Okay, there I ate 6 times. So you can see energy, it says there, look, 44 calories of, that's what's counting down. It's like 50 calories that's counting down. Okay? It says there 183 calories per hour, but I take it as 50. So it's 100, 200, 300. You can eat 8. You can eat 8. It's not going to kill you. Okay? You can eat it 8 times. That's going to give you about 400 calories. You'll see. Your stomach is not filling up. Your bladder is not going to go insane. Okay? Your bladder is not going to go insane, but you're going to get a bunch of, you can see that your protein is going up. And you can see that your fat is going up slowly but surely. Okay? Now, you have to sit down and wait for this to process. You want this to process as soon as possible. Because it doesn't help you running around while you're eating. You're losing. You are losing 24,000 dexterity per day. Okay, so running around now is just useless because you're burning the food that's in your stomach. But while there's something in your stomach, you are not building dexterity. Okay, yes, you're getting the constitution, and because you've got no weight on you, you're not getting a lot of strength. But you don't want to lose the dexterity for no reason. So whenever you eat, guys, just lie down. Lie down, wait until all the food has processed in your body. Okay? Don't eat till you go past 100% energy, because then you're not going to be gaining dexterity either. Okay? And let me show you when you wait long enough. Okay guys, so now you can see all our food is processed. Even though we ate 8 pieces, our colon didn't explode. Okay, you can go look at what our calorie balance was just when we started eating. Then you'll see we didn't gain 400 calories there. Okay, because we're still burning calories just by sitting down, and our body wasted a lot of the calories that we ate. But now, okay, now if we run, now we're building dexterity. Okay, we haven't got a lot of weight on us, but we're gonna hit the max dexterity soon. And once we've hit the max dexterity, we don't need to keep on running. Okay, we need a little bit more weight on us. So now we need to keep on sprinting, but we're definitely not at the right weight. We're definitely not at the right weight. Yeah, we're carrying less than what our capacity is. Remember, guys, you want to carry at least 50% more. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to spawn in a toolbox. Always giving you guys a bunch of tips. Always giving you guys a bunch of tips. Okay, so the reason we don't want to sprint, okay, because food takes time to process through our bodies. The reason we don't want to sprint is look how fast we're burning through our calories now. Look at the calorie burn rate. Okay, I think I'll do a video on this. But I mean, all you guys watched my previous video. Okay, so there's just a way to say thank you. So you can see how fast we're burning the calories. If we have more weight on us, we're going to be burning even more calories. Okay? And what are we getting out of this? Still the max dexterity, 3.3, and, you know, about 16,000 there. Now, if we jog, look when we jog. Now, calorie burn is going to be about half. We're still at the max dexterity, just because of that extra 10 kilograms we put on our back. Okay, we're still at max dexterity. We're about half of the. We're not really half. Yeah, just about at half. Okay, and about half. We're gaining about half the strength as well. Okay, we can always add a little bit more weight to us. But the thing is now we're burning a lot less calories, okay? We're burning a lot less calories, which means we can do this for much longer. So we will be able to jog more than an hour now, because while we're jogging, we're only burning 450, going less, but about 450 calories an hour, okay? We've got 645 calories in our body. That means that we'll be able to build our dexterity now for an hour and a half before we need to eat again. But if we sprint and we push our calorie burn to 1,200, then we're only going to be able to sprint for half an hour. We're only going to be able to max our dexterity and progress. Okay, our dexterity max level that we can change it at per day. We're only going to be able to change that for half an hour, then we're going to need to eat again. Okay? So, sprinting is great to build your constitution. Okay? It's great to build your constitution. But if you want a perfect character for the long run and you don't want to micromanage your dexterity, just jog everywhere, guys. Just jog everywhere. Okay, everywhere you go. Look there. Just by jogging, I can sprint to get it to the max quickly, but just by jogging, I'm going to hit the dexterity cap. 24,400. Or 24,000. There, I'm at the cap. Just by jogging, I'm at the cap. Okay? That's like half of the max that we can achieve. And that's like a third of the cap that we can achieve. So we can do this. We can add another toolbox. I'm sure that will take us over. What's that? No, put your shoes on. Yeah, so we're almost at double. Remember I told you guys about double your weight? So now if we jog, we're gonna hit the cap really, really quickly. We're gaining more there, okay? And we're about 60% of the max that we can achieve there. It's 19,000. If we sprint, we can only hit 28,800. Okay, with this amount of weight on us, we can only hit 27,000. Okay? So it looks like my target of what I told you guys is very accurate. So what's going to give us 2 kilograms? What's going to give us 2 kilograms? Are we carrying anything that weighs 2 kilograms? Two pair of pants. 4 Bushmans. So 4 Bushmen should get us to double. Okay, now we're weighing double. Now we can jog. That's close to max, guys. That's close to max. Okay, if I sprint now, that's max. 28,800 is max. Okay, but even when I'm jogging, like I said, it's close to max. It's close to max. That's why I say double your body weight is the perfect balance. Okay, that is more than half of the max constitution you can gain. And now we're gaining the max amount of dexterity that we can gain. Okay, remember, exactly double your body weight and jog. Because now we can do this for an hour. Okay? Look at when we run now, guys. This is going to push over 1,000 now. Look at when we run. This is going to go over 1,000. You're literally going to get double the dexterity when you jog. Look how fast your calories are disappearing now. Look at that. 44, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38. Okay? You're killing yourself. And that means, in half an hour, you're going to need to eat again. Okay, so what I do is I just jog everywhere. Even when I'm looting a town, I jog. Okay? If I think there's someone in the town, I'll run. I'll sprint from the one house to the other house. But everywhere I go, I jog. Okay? And that builds the perfect character. So, if you've got any questions with hunting, leave it down in the comments below. I'm not going to go to the fishing right now because that will just end up being a long video and I didn't delete 10 hours of footage for nothing, okay? So in the next video, I'm going to set my single player spawn rates to as high as I can so that we can see exactly where wine corks spawn, okay? I know a lot of you struggle to find wine corks, but we want to get to the right spawn locations where they spawn. Of course, you will get fishing gear everywhere. I'm going to show you where you can get fishing gear. And then I'm going to show you how to catch big fish. I'm going to teach you how to fish like a pro, guys. So, see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a great day. And happy hunting, soldiers.